wanted to share just a couple slides here just about the outlook from both the brand and agency perspective, and it's pretty optimistic. I think agencies are planning on adopting mobile to a greater degree than brands, but no one's really thinking about decreasing what they're doing with it over the next year. But you see here also, that agencies are actually planning on doing a little bit more than brands. About 10% of both groups are planning a line item, but for those who are experimenting, agencies are planning to do a little bit more in the upcoming year. And I think the downside of this is that if you look at the bottom bars here, there's still about a third of both groups that aren't planning to do anything at all with mobile, and I think it kind of points the way and points to the need for more education and more evangelism about what the medium is, and how you can use it to reach and engage with your customers.
So we launched our mobile site in 2007. Back then, way back then, in 2007, drop-downs didn't work very well, and you couldn't. So where we were then, and we're redoing our mobile site, and we'll relaunch in January, is to really get folks to the content much quicker, right? Nobody really wants to go through 5 different screens to get to something. From an advertising standpoint, they don't really want to say, click for this, oh, but then there's 2 more screens before they get what you promised in the ad. So, landing pages. I think here the big thing is, if there's no landing page for the advertiser, where do I go? What happens when I click on that? And that seems so basic, right? But there are an awful lot of advertisers who, if they don't have a mobile site, where is that going to click? And I think you have to think about it, right? Because in the web, and if we've been selling digital or run digital sites, that's easy, right? It clicks to their website, it clicks to whatever. But we need to figure out a way to be able to do this.
So let's talk about it as also a way of engaging the consumer directly. Now, the exciting part about the SMS is that you're moving from anonymous CPM into a relationship with a phone number. And so you remember, for example, the JCPenney slide. You're selling something on a CPM on your site. You have a display. You have an impression there on a CPM, and then suddenly somebody clicks on it. They go to a landing page and they put in their mobile number because they want to alert, so they need to find the store, or they want to be woken up at 3 in the morning. God bless them. Now you have a relationship with the phone number, and that's really something that I can't actually underscore enough about what makes mobile powerful. Is that it's this device that's tethered to you, the same old, it's with you anytime. It's a just-in-time communication device. That phone number is going to stick with that customer for the rest of their life. The chances of them changing their number is fairly limited. Now you have a one-to-one relationship with them. Now that's a huge privilege, and to move from an impression into an opt-in is a significant stepping stone. Again, as a sales team, can you manage that? Can you sell that? How does that fit into your world? We're going to explore that a little bit.